Hi there. I am organizing my Christmas stuff, and I bought 3 different towers of drawers, and they each have 10 drawers in them. I labeled each drawer with my Christmas junk journal supplies so I could get started working on them. And each drawer measures about 11 by 15. The first set of drawers I got at Aldi's, and then they didn't carry them anymore. And so then I was able to find them at Michael's and used a coupon, and they have been a godsend. I'm really happy with how these turned out and how the organization went. The top of each of the drawer stands have my Christmas baubles and what I use to decorate the spines or hanging from the pages and stuff like that. But we could go through each drawer really briefly. The only thing about these, like I said, they measure 11 by 15. I can't put my 12 by 12 paper in there. But I could put everything else in there, and everything is just right on hand for me to grab. So let me just go quickly through the drawers. This one is labeled washi tape, and it has a bunch of washi tape in there. It's all Christmas, Amity Bloom washi tape. And then these labels from Tim Holtz, and then I did some masking tape in there, because I'll use that. So that first drawer is labeled washi. The next one is labeled made ephemera. So it's full of different things that I've made that I could just go ahead and place in my journals as I'm working on one. The next one is Tim Holtz, and it's full of Tim Holtz paper, the 9 by 9, the wallpaper, some vellum, and some of his little cards. So that will be handy. The next one is also labeled Tim Holtz, and it's Tim Holtz stickers and his little photo people and some Christmas dies. So that will be my go-to when I want Tim Holtz. This next drawer is just full of Christmas tags. So when I'm working on a journal, I could just come in here and grab a tag that I want to use, and you know, there's a bunch in here. And it's great to have it all in one place because I realized how much I have of everything. It was all in 12 by 12 bins. So this one is labeled stickers, and it has stickers in it. This one's stationery, and it's full of stationery. I still need to organize within the drawers, but what's on the label is in there, so that helps me. This is greeting cards, and I just filled it with a bunch of greeting cards, and some are vintage and some are newer ones. I like to use them for pockets or fussy cut them. So that one's overflowing. This next one is napkins, and it's just all full of Christmas napkins. Next one is tissue, and I love to make things like do decoupaging with my tissue and my napkins. So I put those 2 drawers together. Okay, so that was tower number 1. This is tower number 2. This one is full, this drawer is full of ephemera, Christmas ephemera. This next one is labeled embellishments. And back in the day when Tuesday morning was open, I would get great embellishments from there. This one is labeled retro, and I have a lot of my retro stuff in there, which I love. This one's labeled pockets and bags. So I use envelopes for pockets, and the bags are like these Merry Christmas bags. And you know, the library card holders, and then these are coin envelopes that I'll use for pockets in my journals. So that's full. Oh, this is a little fave where it's like a little paper bag, and I filled it with something that was embossed. This one says ribbon and string, and it has my favorite ribbon and string to do my Christmas decorating with. This one says printables, and I just have it full of printables. This one says printables also because I know I will fill 2 drawers with printables. This is copies. When I have favorite things that I hate to use the last one, I'll make copies of it. This one is music, and it's full of Christmas music. And so if I want to put that in my journal, I'll go to that drawer. More yarns and strings down here. Like I said, I still need to organize within the drawer, but I'm just giving you an idea. This is a muffin tin that I just filled with fun stuff. I love October Afternoon, and I hoard it, and has October Afternoon in it. This is my Christmas stamps in here. Ideals pages. I love to use ideals pages in my junk journals, so that's Christmas ones. This is book pages, favorite book pages or coloring books and stuff, so I'll come to this drawer if I want to add a book page in my journal. Like I said, since 12 by 12 paper doesn't fit in here, I put 6 by 6 paper in here and some Project Life cards and some other things like that in there. This is 8.5 by 11 paper, and I put some various Christmas paper in there. This is recipe cards, so I put a recipe book in here, and I have recipe cards down here, and then a vintage recipe card book in here too. So when I need a recipe card, I'll just go to that drawer. Die cuts, I put die cuts in here and paper doilies. And so when I want to add some die cuts to my journals, I'll go to there. Vintage originals. So this has like original package from Magic Bow. I just love that. And then this was a Western Union letter, and it was about Christmas. So that's just full of that kind of stuff. And Christmas piano rolls, and they say Christmas on them, and that's in there. So I hope this is helpful for you when you're organizing your Christmas stuff. And I organized mine early because I want to get started on making some Christmas journals because I plan on doing a craft show. Let me show you my ribbon in my craft room, how I organize that. Here's some favorite Christmas ribbon. I put these bins on their sides and then stuck my Christmas ribbon in there. And then down here is a piece of furniture that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I labeled the drawers and just put random craft stuff in there. It's not Christmas necessarily. Also, I've been working on my material wall. This is my material wall, and it's full of quilts and vintage sheets and vintage material, chenille, you name it. And it's coming together. Been working hard on that. And what I want to do in the future is start packaging some materials and putting them in my Etsy shop. So say you wanted a piece of quilt to do a journal cover, or different materials, I'm going to start using that and putting them in my shop because I have way too much. But I'm busy still organizing, but I hope this was helpful for you and to give you an idea of what you could do in your craft room. Please subscribe to my channel and come back and see me, and hopefully I'll be able to show you more stuff that I've organized. All right, have a great day.